no condition.
No condition is permanent. Oh yeah.
Cause no condition.
No condition is permanent. Oh yeah.
This is J-Bank's music.
Laughing at someone's duration, not knowing we are all God's creation. But one thing I want them to know, yeah. No condition is permanent. You never know if someday you will find yourself in that same situation.
Radio Democracy, the true voice of the people.
Well, family, good evening and welcome to a program where Bodi Talk, where they come to a live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Well, Bodi Talk na program where they come to every Thursday from 5 to 6 o'clock even time. Inside the program, well, Bodi Talk, we dey talk about different sickness, wetin dey cause and prevention, and signs and symptoms and self-prevention, as we dey always get experts in the studio for talk about different sickness. And inside this edition of the program, well, Bodi Talk, we go talk to Dr. Sonia Boy, the Senior Registrar Ops and Gyne Department na the University of Salon Teaching Hospital Complex. And today inside the program, well, Bodi Talk, we dey talk about family planning, facts, benefits, and the myths for good health. And where they bring this edition of the program, well, Bodi Talk this evening, my name na Karifa to Conte. Remember, say yourself where they listen and watch we live on Facebook. You go be part of the program by where I go send a comment or text message to the number 077981981, or if you go on our Radio Democracy Facebook page or YouTube and be part of the program. As today inside the program, we talk about family planning, facts, myths, benefits for good health. As we get the experts in the studio with we. Well, with that, I want to say good evening, Dr. Sonia Boy, and welcome to the program.
Good evening.
Okay, so today inside the program, we talk about family planning, facts, and benefits for good health. But as we don't start this BNTM for we listeners, them when they listen to the program and call and answer to some of the questions the way we can ask na the program. So for the last week program, we'll do on caustic soda. So we get two questions today for two lucky people that we will call and answer the question. But the first question, wetin person or comrade for do anything and picking drink soda? That's not the one question. Wetin person or comrade for do when them picking drink soda? And the other question are that when you picking on drink soda, how you don't how wetin are some of the things the way you dey do or method way they use for feed the pikin when don't drink soda, or person when don't drink soda. So for be part of the program and answer the question, you go call the number 077981981, 077981981, and the number where you go call and win you 50 million stop up. The program, well, Bodi Talk, they continue. Well, inside the program, we don't lost the first caller. So you can call again quick for the two questions. The one question are waiting person or comrade for do where them picking drink soda. And the other one are how they talk about the feeding process of picking or big person we don't drink soda, how you they go about the number for call and win you 50 loan stop up now 077981981. Well, we don't get to first call on the program. Okay, so go come first to we studio guest when our Dr. Sonia Boy for tell we let's start first for look about within our family planning.
Okay. Family, on a good evening. So family planning, then are just methods the way they use for prevent unintended pregnancy.
Okay, so let's take this. Go ahead.
Okay. So you get different methods. We get the natural ones, and then also we get the permanent ones. And then
okay, so we can look at the different methods of family planning. Let's take this call quick now in the program. Hello, good evening. Your name and who side the call from?
Constantine from Richard. How are you, man?
Fine, sir.
Hello, the first question.
Yes.
Mama will do prepare with you caustic soda.
Yeah.
The answer is, anything we don't take soda. If we rush up to any health facility nearby, so that then they will take care for ultimately. Don't forget anything right now also.
Okay, plenty. Thank you. As you don't answer to that question, there we go after the program. We go send you 50 loans top up. Plenty. Thank you. We contributing to the program. So the first question don't go. So now the second question. Now waiting at the process or method way they use for feed person we don't drink caustic soda. So the program will body talk they continue and today inside the program we dey talk about family planning, facts, myths and benefits for good health. So yes, Dr. Boy, we dey talk about the different type of family planning.
Yes. So we get the temporal one then, and then also we get the permanent one then.
Okay.
So for the temporal one there, we get the natural one. Then we like not to like you dey take anything, not just you they study the cycles and you they do certain things then. And then you get the other one they like na hormonal, and then you get the non-hormonal. So for the hormonal, you get the pills, you get the injectables, you get the implants, and then for the non-hormonal, you get like the permanent. The non-hormonal, you get like IUCD, and then for the permanent one, then this now one the way you do will like they reverse again. So it is for man as well as for woman then. So if we for delve in each and then every one of the one.
Yes, so let's start first for look at the natural one. We say that they no need for taking anything. I just they get some certain things. They don't look at the certain things then we they refer to.
Okay, so and the natural one then again you get different ones. So
Okay.
the one of the most common one then like the calendar method, wherein people and they don't study the cycle and know who's then at the safe period and who's then at the unsafe period.
Okay.
Yeah. So for this one, we can assume most people and cycle can fall within 28-day cycle. So we dey assume say day 14 of that cycle day, that day ovulation they happen. So basically the start of the cycle na the first day of your menses. So the first day of your menses na day 1 of the cycle. So we dey assume say around day 14 na in like ovulation they happen. Waiting at ovulation na just when the body they release the egg. So if that egg they come in contact with a sperm, then fertilization they happen, and then it go develop, pregnancy go develop. So they study based on the cycle, say okay, this period na me safe period, this period not to me safe period. So you safe period, you go get.
So I go want for make it come again in terms of like we don't say the 14, now the reproductive and now the reproduction they start. So when you dey begin for check for come to that day 14 day.
Okay, so the very first day where you begin see your menses, we dey gather as day 1.
Okay.
Some people go see for 5 days, some people go see for 4 days, some people go see for 6 days. So day 1 you count up to day 14. We dey assume say you cycle na 28-day cycle, but people get different lengths. Some man 21, some man 23, some man up to 35. But the most common are like 28-day cycle. So you go come and then we go help you. We even get apps the way they help with that safe.
Okay.
So they assume say day 14 ovulation they happen. So when the egg they be released, if you get sex around them period and the likelihood for likely you get pregnant is high. So when you don't study that day, you they get sex the 10 away like you safe period, and you avoid the unsafe period, or you use protection condom. Then one of the natural method. The other one also coitus interruptus. Most men then can practice this, wherein then they get sex as they want orgasm, so then remove them penis.
Before we come to that other method of the waiter, so let's take this call here. So first the worker look at. Hello, good evening. Your name and inside the call from.
Concerned citizen from Freetown.
Okay, go ahead then.
Now the second question I want to answer.
Okay, sir.
If you
Oh, the lost that caller there. I hope so you could call back and answer the second question. As now the one good question we don't left waiting at the process or method we they use for feed person. We don't drink caustic soda. Well, we don't get another caller on the program. Hello?
hello,
Yes, good evening. Name and inside the call from.
well, Queen Michael, I think the person you get for encourage and you pamper am so that you be able to eat. You don't get for make one mad at all.
No, we dey talk about the process, how we dey go about for feed the person we don't drink caustic soda.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so I want for all you in the area of this safe period where plenty time I don't hear from people they say now during me safe period now get this belly so we I not be plan forget. So how people can get belly to that in safe period?
So, as I say, most of the time, it's better for like lay you and you healthcare provider or you sexual reproductive healthcare provider help you for determine your cycle, because if your cycle not regular, you try that day, it not go work,
Okay.
and then also you need for like calculate correctly. So it just come down to you for know whether you cycle regular or not, and then for know how many days cycle you get, and then you be
Okay.
able for like you start it.
So let's go to the other types them. One will be the mention just now for the man them.
Okay. So and then coitus interruptus. So like now one of oldest natural means, but their methods and they're not as reliable as the hormonal we will talk about later. So it's just when the man they get sex as he want and get orgasm, so it remove him penis and he ejaculates outside. But as I say, in reliability is not 100% because even before he ejaculates, you can get pre-ejaculatory fluid them with sperm can dey inside. So,
Okay.
yeah. Then another method again, with a natural method, na the lactational amenorrhea. Then are people away just born that 6 months of women like just deliver. So if you fall within 6 months and you for the exclusively breastfeed and you know for begin message. So now the three criteria that they for like you
So when you
practice
get
and
sex during 19 and you need to get belly.
that if you fulfill the three criteria, one if for be the first 6 months,
Okay.
and then you for the exclusively breastfeed, so you know for even get the picky water safe now breast, and then you know for don't begin see period it. So if any one of the one and they alter, you know effective.
So the sex not get anything for affect the picking way the breastfeed.
No.
But plenty tell don't they say picking the rumbele, the vomit or
Then are some of the other meets them in that area there.
okay.
So waiting we can advise you wait after 6 weeks so that you go out your reproductive organs and like do recover, and then you begin sexual.
So you
practices
can sex after 6 weeks.
after 6 weeks.
Okay, so look on to the other one method the way you talk about the hormonal and the non-hormonal. So this person don't they call persistent still or picking call.
Okay.
Hello, good evening, name and who side you call from?
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, second question I want to try.
Okay, sir.
Hello. We think call man because the consider that feeding through the nasal gastric tube.
Yes.
For use.
So how you dey go about for prepare the food where you dey pass through the tube?
When the liquid form for the then porridge form then salt in the way of the capsule and they go out so then prepare the food every day vitamins there are so that no get malnutrition at all.
Okay. Plenty thank you as you know the last lucky person we don't win the 50 you stop up for this for that edition day of the program. And well fumble that's the prize for last week done as two people don't answer the two questions that we asked for the last week program, so I'll talk about caustic soda. So now for stay glued and listen to this one today where we talk about family planning, the facts, the myths and self benefits for good health. As next week we go open another set of prize again for other people, and maybe next week will be for outside person we go call and answer the question, go get a 50 million stop up. So today I get with me Dr. Sonia Boy in at the senior registrar ops and gyne department na the University of Salon Teaching Hospital Complex. As today inside the program well body talk, we dey talk about family planning, the facts, the myths and benefits for good health. So still on the different methods them or type of family planning. Let's look at the hormonal one.
Okay. So the hormonal one then you get different one then. You get the
Okay.
pills, you get the injectables, you get the implants, and then you get the intrauterine contraceptive device. So for the pills, you get two types. So you get one where get two hormones per annum,
Yeah.
where then they call the combined oral contraceptive pill. So the most common trade name now microgynon. And then you get another one we just get one hormone param in the progesterone only pills. So now the
Okay.
pills one and dandy. The one and day for they take them every day at a particular time. For
Without
miss.
sex, sex say for take her.
Yes.
Okay.
If you get a miss pill, we also get so if you miss one pill, so for example, if you dey take the combined oral contraceptive pill and you dey take 8 o'clock every morning, and then you remember 12 o'clock. You miss one day no more, but you remember 12 o'clock before the day they done. So if you take the one way you don't miss, and then you
Okay.
continue for take like how you be done they take if you miss more than 2 pills, and then you get sex like within the last 5 days, so you dey continue for take but you for take a backup like condoms or
Okay.
backup, because now you don't break the cycle, so the effectivity don't alter. So you will take backup if you want to get sex condoms. Then so basically like that, the same with the progesterone only pill as well, wherein if you miss pill for this one, the disadvantage is you for always remember when you for take a pill, you for stick to them, because if you miss it can cause issue.
Okay.
Yes. And then so that enough for the pills. Then you
So
get,
what about eye pills?
so I pill not so now like emergency contraception,
Okay.
not so something where you for the take every day. Now in case you maybe rape or you get an unprotected sex, maybe you forget or you miss a pill and then you don't get sex. So basically now like now one off thing, not to tell you for the take like every day for family planning. So not a family planning method. Now when you forget or you get unprotected sex or in the history or event of rape, and then you will take
So what in a case where you sex today, there is sex the next day, you could still take today and take tomorrow?
so if so then make we can advise people them come and get a conversation with we, because I feel not a family planning method, not just an intervention.
Okay, so I just want to know if you could take
So you dey take but you get a tendency for disrupt your cycle.
Okay.
Yes.
So now look at again the other methods inside this hormonal one again we be mentioned.
Okay, so so you get the pills, you get the implants. So the implants, the other name na Captain Ban, and down the back you get 2 types. You get Jadel and you get Implanon. So we get the 3 years one, we get the 5 years one. One way they last for 5 years and one way they last for 3 years. Then enough for the implant. Then you also get the injectables. We depot now one, you get other one there as well. You get Cyana Press, and then you get another one way. So the depot in contain one hormone. The Cyana Press also contain one hormone, whilst the other one we get another one we contain 2 of the hormones. In also common. So we don't talk about the pills, we don't talk about the implants, and we don't talk about the injectables. So you get the IUC.
These implants we can normally call Captain Ban.
Yeah.
So who that's then are the set of people way for take that type of prevention there?
Okay. So we get something what they call MEC criteria, like eligibility criteria. So like you they come to me and we go take small information from you, small history, and then we tell you all the different options, and they help you say this one go suitable for you or this one not go suitable for you. So but specifically for answer your question, so the implant, it contain one hormone when progesterone. It mostly can suitable for most people, most categories of people, and it not gets in all the side effects. It can cause abnormal bleeding, but not in a tiny fraction of people. Yeah.
So possibly not born it can take Captain Ban.
Yes. Possibly not born it can take Captain Ban.
Okay. So okay, then I go refer in the area of who cancel the meat, who they talk about, and in the area of injection, which people on the think but so let's go to the non-hormonal type of family planning.
Okay. So for the non-hormonal, we get intrauterine contraceptive device. So this one, we get one way in get hormones, and then we get one way get hormones. The one way not get hormone are the copper IUCD, the one way they put into the womb.
Okay.
And then the other one we get hormones, we call them Mirena. So this one, it not get no hormones param at all, and it can last for 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that how the process can go about, or person just they go no more and go and take then different type of preventive method. They also we just mention, or if we get engagement first between doctor or nurse we able for advice.
So we advise is that you they come, you work in any healthcare as long as they provide reproductive health services.
Okay.
And you say you want family planning, then go sit down with you, say all the different types, ask you some information about yourself, and help you say, okay, these ones go fit you, or these ones we don't think say appropriate for you.
Still on the coil, we say they fix through the vagina. Is it that the woman, because now one way plenty people can say now human in penis in size, because where if like if they get say rough sex, it go inside. Not true?
No. not
Okay.
true. When you go, we dey fix them properly, and then the strings we dey push them behind you cervix, your posterior cervix. So you know they come in contact with the
So you not get
penis.
anything for do with the man in penis or any.
No, not
Okay.
at all.
Continue for the with me na the program. A name na Dr. Sonia Boy, and na the senior registrar Upsen Ghana departments and the University of Salon Teaching Hospital Complex. As students inside the program, well, body talk we dey talk about family planning, the facts and benefits, the myths and benefits for good health. Remember, say yourself when they listen and watch you live on Facebook, you can be part of the program by way go send a comment or text message to the number 077981981, or say if you go on our the Democracy Facebook page. And later on inside the program, we go open the phone line so that people go call the number 077981981, 077981981, and the number where you go call and ask question about the topic what they do with today when our family planning, the myths, the facts and benefits for good health. So now look come to the plenty talk around family planning, who they refer to as the myths, or what people they think or perception of different things about family planning. All take in the area of injection, what they call depot. So that now one way plenty people say, oh, at the way you take injection, it make you they mess, it they get a bleeding every day. Injection I make a bomb so. Injection I make me belly big. So look talk in that area there.
Yes, that is one misconception we people then can get. Not just for depot, even for family planning methods in general. So for the weight gain, it gets more for deal with what you they eat. And if you they live a sedentary lifestyle, if you know if you just they eat and then you know they exercise, of course you go gain weight, eh? So not to like our family planning method. So now I make we can say calmly could get a discussion, and then we will choose the right one for you, way suitable for you. But most people can just go maybe in a pharmacy, say now this I want because I don't see in company they use that particular one. So you think say it go suitable back for them. So like they work so I really encourage people then for come get a discussion with your caregiver, and then we will choose the appropriate one for you. And they'll just say yes, a tiny fraction maybe you experience excessive bleeding where they use the depot. You they come back, you they come make a report, say hey, na so, and we get treatments for you. And if you want to stop at any point in time, you can stop them. But that side effect for like you say okay affect immensity begin bleed excessively, it's just a tiny fraction, not to like something we like common with them.
Look at the risk factor of family planning.
Risk
Yes.
for family planning?
Family planning they kill.
No. Not at all.
But you don't get say we don't hear you outside they say this woman a cat. That's a way Captain Man become one say that woman a Captain Man it take we make it die.
No. Then they I can categorically tell you say not to than the killer. At all.
So what's in the area of bleeding?
As a result of
We take family planning?
So, as I say, now just a tiny fraction. Even when you take paracetamol, some people can get side effects. Not to everybody. And the benefits outweigh than the good, the bad. So now just maybe tiny fraction, and that bleeding, they not a bleeding way like you say you kill person. No, maybe just it alter a menses a bit. And for that we get treatment. You go come and make report say, hey, I take this one over, notice say me menses this month, it can't pass, I they come. And then we go say, okay, we give you treatment, or we switch to another preventive measures. But it really happen, not something we can happen.
So what about where some of the religious people and they say we take family planning na abortion na you commit?
So family planning now basically they prevent,
Yeah.
they prevent. Now in the case of abortion, now where you don't already get pregnant.
But then
Now
they
you
take
go
and
to-
say
so
like
it's-
where you get the family planning, you don't already take them. Any sex we get, then they expect say you forget belle, so where you not get belle either, you don't kill pikin.
No, because you even the methods and the mechanism by which then they work now for prevent either ovulation or you prevent the fertilization. So that means a pikin not even form. So that is not to abortion at all. Pikin not even form in that case. So how abortion come inside?
Okay.
These are two opposing things.
So continue for the with me and the program Waka look at the benefits of family planning. The program now will body talk. They come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Yourself can be part of the program by way of sending a comment or text message to the number 0779191, or so if you're going to Radio Democracy Facebook page. And after we break, we will come and open full line. So yourself can be part of the program and ask questions about the topic we deal with today. When a family planning, the myths, the facts, and benefits for good health. What do you want to know about family planning, or which challenge they get where you don't take that type of family planning day? You go call us. We get the experts in the studio. We go able for respond to you question where you go ask. So now inside the program now, not time for make we take break.
Daily courage. No condition.
The condition is permanent. Yeah.
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 Like we are living, my bedroom is full of so much surprises. You may be up and feel no one like you. In my bedroom, no one knows tomorrow. Never look down on anyone. Let's be there for one another. 'Cause today is me, tomorrow might be you. 'Cause no condition,
The condition is permanent. Yeah.
'cause no condition,
The condition is permanent. Yeah.
'cause no condition,
The condition is permanent. Yeah.
'cause no condition.
The condition is permanent. Yeah.
This is J-Banks Music.
Back to the program now. Well, Body Talk, they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And where they bring this edition of the program, Well, Body Talk, my name is Karifat Conte. Inside the program today, I get with me Dr. Sonia Boy, and the Senior Registrar of St. Guy Department at the University of Salon Teaching Hospital Complex. As today inside the program, Well, Body Talk, we talk about family planning, the facts, the myths, and benefits for good health. So yourself can be part of the program by way of send a comment or text message to the number 077981981, or if you go to already Democracy Facebook page. and or you call the number 077929191, 077929191, and the number where you go call and ask question but wait you want for no but family planning, or you don't go take this type of family planning, wait till the experience or which family type of family plan you want for take, you go call the number 077929191, 077929191, and the number where you go call and ask question about the topic we'll do it today. So Dr. Boy, let's look at again the irreversible method of family planning.
Okay. So for the irreversible one, then we get two types. So we get for the man as well as for the woman. Then. So what do we mean by irreversible? When you do they able go back and undo them. So for the woman, then now then we can say we dey turn over the womb. So not like we dey pull the womb at all. It's just that the fallopian tube, then at the tube where they transport the egg for come inside to the womb, now we dey like it and cut.
Okay.
So when we do that day, they get they get pregnant. Then for the man them himself, now the tube where basically they transport the sperm, now we dey pull out and cut. So then call land the vasectomy for the man then, and then for the woman then tubal ligation.
So that's not for people that we don't want for born again
At all.
Okay, so I want to know like if which you get any age brackets for girl picking, like we go say I want for go take prevention, like when I get age limits we go stop them picking and the way go be barrier for them for men not take family planning.
No. We services the adolescent friendly. If you come, we assess say this one, it don't begin get sex, it don't sexually active, and then it come say it want prevention, and it can if you come with a caregiver, we go talk to them, we discuss with them, tell her all waiting at the disadvantage of him for we don't start sex, waiting get tendency for contact, and then also we tell them the options of the different contraceptive. And then we go advise them accordingly. So if you come with a caregiver, yes, of course, we go provide family planning services them to them. And then if you not even come with a caregiver, but we don't see say he's sexually active, and if we not give him, there is a tendency that he will still go get sex and cause problem for her later on. We go give him the services. So we services them adolescents friendly.
So argument they say condom not they stop you for making not a prevention for making not get belly.
So condom gets 98% efficacy if you use them correctly.
Like how?
So for example, you say condom get expiry date, eh? So where they buy, you for check the expiry date. You for also for check whether the packet, whether it's on or you get tear. And then when you ready for open them, for open with your teeth, because if you open it with your teeth, there is a tendency that you go make all param. And if you all the one and the tendency for like you get pregnant.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now take you first call on the program. Hello, good evening. Your name and inside the call from.
Doctor, good evening.
Yes.
Doctor, thank you for this good awareness you on the level. So
Okay.
I want to make one clarify. When I get a man who is there, me, I don't take injection. That's why I need you man that. The other thing also, I also want to connect STI by source family planning. Alright,
For make
thank you.
waiting. Sorry, again, come again.
STI and family planning. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, plenty. Thank you for that contribution, for that question we asked na the program. The number for call and be part of the program na 077981981, 077981981, and the number where you go call and ask question about the topic we deal with today. We will do na family planning. Call and ask what you want for know about family planning and which type of family planning you take. If you get any challenge there, you can call as we get the experts in the studio with we don't get another call again at the program. Hello, good evening. Name and who the call from?
Good evening. How are you?
Fine, sir.
Hello. Thank you very much for this discussion. I really enjoy the program. I get concerned. It isn't from Western area.
Okay.
The concern of double fold. One,
Of waiting.
I want to know say the condom as family planning. And so say whose group it belong to? Because the woman don't list all the various the way family planning for use methods there. So I want to say the condom belongs to. That's one.
Okay.
Then the second concern is an advocacy. I want this kind of program really reach to the people in our upland, some of the areas, those areas that they never access to learning medical facility, learning who explain to them. Please, my concern.
Thank you very much for that contribution. The way you don't make the program. The program now well body talk. They come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Yourself can be part of the program by you go call the number 077981981 or if you go on the Democracy Facebook page. We don't get another call on the program. Hello, good evening. Name and where you call from?
Mina Francis Adina his station.
Okay. Francis, go ahead then.
Well, this thing I would not advise people. They say when I don't advise people the way they call commonly at the radio. Yeah, because the feedback when they go that put it in when they go inside you now we will the portrait program here. But people then I still say they don't really understand what's in our radio. You see? So they are going to tell them when you are called commonly at the radio or off the radio. So if possible they replay what you will say.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much for that contribution.
Yeah, thank you too.
I hope senses go listen.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The program Well Body Talk they continue and yourself can be part of the program by way of sending comments or text message to the number 0 in fall.
Okay, so condom fall under barrier methods. So you get male condoms, you get female condoms.
Okay.
Yeah, so you fall under barrier methods, and then you get different